Maryland basketball returns home to face Rutgers. We're just underway in College Park as the 17-6 Terps return home, where they only have one loss on the season against a struggling Rutgers team trying to find their footing at 12-11. But they got two lottery picks, Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey, and we got one of our own in Derek Queen. Julian Reese has been balling. Maryland needs a big win at home. We're here to talk about it. It's the Flex Zone live stream watch along Maryland Rutgers. We got some lottery, future NBA talent in action. Make sure you guys slam dunk that subscribe button, lay up that like button, block that bell, found off below. We want to hear from you in the comment section. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and we got Maryland basketball starting off your day. And, of course, the live stream with the Super Bowl later. What is up, Flex Zone family? God's favorite host here. Yours truly, the host with the most. Back here on the Flex Zone podcast, YouTube channel, only place giving you your sports and Maryland basketball, football, Maryland coverage, how you want it, when you need a God's favorite host. As we are underway here in College Park, just getting underway. Happy Sunday, happy Super Bowl Sunday. This is the first of our kind with Maryland basketball. You've seen it with the Ravens. You've seen it with the Orioles. You've seen it with other entities, of course, professional wrestling, but we are doing some Maryland basketball live streaming today, getting your Super Bowl Sunday started off the correct way. So if you're joining, I appreciate it. I know everyone's out and about trying to get ready for the big game, but Maryland and Rutgers, we got a big game. Maryland still ranked number 18 in the polls. Rutgers struggling, holding their heads above water at 12-11. Currently just starting 3 minutes into the second half, Maryland on the board with their first bucket. And I'll bring up the play-by-play for everybody here to see what is going on. But, yeah, we got a big game. Rutgers has a lot of talent. Two lottery picks, Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper. I'm sure you heard about them. Their greatest recruiting class ever. And we got the play-by-play up as Rodney Rice gets the first points for the Terps there. But Maryland had a tough loss on Monday against Ohio State on the road. Remember, Maryland shellacked them by over 50 as Harper misses a three from the left side of the court and a turnover from Maryland. Was that not a travel? And Rutgers is up 6-2, but Maryland had a 4-game winning streak before their loss against Ohio State. They had 2 straight road victories as well, and against Ohio State, they gave up a 17-point lead. As three-pointer is good from Jacoby Gillespie from right between the eyes, and Maryland comes out with a little bit of press. Jacoby Gillespie averaging 14, pretty much almost 5 assists, 41% from the field, but Bruce Thornton was unstoppable on Thursday. That was a crazy night because that was also the night we learned no Suggs, no Yonda in the Hall of Fame as Derek with an outlet pass. What a pass into Julian Reese. And this game is off to a great pace early on. And Julian Reese starting off, picking up where he left off. Has anyone been playing better in the nation, especially at the big man level when we look at guys who've been with programs for multiple years? Is there anyone playing better than Julian Reese right now? We also found out he has another year of eligibility coming up. So big shout out to him. And you scores there. And you see Derek Queen. You see why he's a lottery pick, not just because he can put the biscuit in the basket, but he's as good as a passer from the interior, from the top of the key, and on the outlet passes is as good as anybody. So good job there early and often seeing the bigs work well together. But we're just underway in College Park. But going back to Thursday, we heard no Suggs, no Yonda in the Hall of Fame. Then the announcement that Lamar Jackson loses the MVP. Then we get the announcement on stream. Wow. And then we get news on stream, as I just got breaking news. Giannis Antetokounmpo out 2 to 3 weeks with a calf strain. He will miss the All-Star game. Just into the Flex Zone news desk. He will miss the All-Star game. He is out 2 to 3 weeks with the calf strain. We know how those can affect people. We've seen Luka. He's been out since Christmas with the calf strain. We saw Kevin Durant years prior. You come back a little too soon, it can lead to worse damage to the area and possible injury to the lower leg and lower body area. And then when you look at it, also on top of that, is Trae Young going to be the All-Star now? I guess Trae Young, but like I said, if you're just tuning in, no Giannis in the All-Star game. He did miss, but we're just underway in College Park with a 7-6 Maryland lead off the outlet pass from Julian Reese from Derek Queen, and Julie Reese finish it. But Rutgers 15-7, or excuse me, 12-11. They entered the season with plenty of hype, obviously having two top 5 picks, 2 lottery guys. Yeah, 2 top 5 recruits in Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper. The first 5-star commits to Rutgers in program history. And head coach Steve Pickle, who has been now with the team 9 years, only 11 players have started a game, and the inconsistency has shown. But Ace Bailey, he's a number 2 recruit in the country. Best player, one of the best players in the Big Ten, top of the conference league with 20.1 points, with a team high 7.9 rebounds, 1.4 blocks per game. His size and athleticism, he's 6'10", guard, forward, point forward type, and he can play in the front court and pretty much help out handling the ball and facilitating as well. Ace Bailey, he's Rutgers 1B, I guess. He's got the team high in assists, 4.1, 5th in the Big Ten in scoring, so 2 top 5 scorers in the Big Ten at 19.1. And Bailey was 20.1. Harper isn't known for defense, but he's not a liability. At 6'6", he's got great size as well. We got Lathan Somerville, fresh center. As we can look at Julian Reese's improvements at the free throw line, which has helped his game out tremendously. You think about a guy like Julian Reese, yeah, he gets 15, 20 points, but he misses 5 or 6 free throws a game. He shot 62% for his career, 75% this season. But how about in the last 6 games? 32 of 34 from the line, 94%, man. You talk about putting in work. You talk about long hours in the gym, practicing your craft. Remember, these are paid professionals now. They get NIL money as much or if not more than some pro players. So to see he's putting in the work, he's put in an effort to improve as he misses the free throw there after we hype him up. So now 32 of 37. It's imperative that when Maryland, which they do most nights, have a size advantage and athleticism advantage inside, they're going to get fouled. They're going to get the opportunities to get points at the free throw line, and teams are going to dare them to beat them by making their free throws. Julian Reese's improvement will help them win games down the stretch. And right on cue, I just was talking about Lathan Somerville, the freshman center, another good freshman, number 24, 6'10". He was an afterthought, only a 3-star recruit, but he's been a steady presence. He's played in all 23 games, and he's 3rd with 7.2 points per game. He's kind of that lanky, athletic big who can move, get lobs, get easy buckets, get dunks, get easy opportunities down below. And there you go there with him. So as we're early on, Rutgers up 8-7. Rodney Rice 3 in and out, no good. As we're about 5 minutes into action here at Xfinity Center in College Park. Remember, this is your Super Bowl Sunday, so let me know how you're feeling about the Super Bowl in the comment section. If you're new here, make sure you hit that like button, you hit that bell, you hit that subscribe button, as Ace Bailey jumper is pure. 3rd in the Big Ten with 3rd Big Ten freshman with 20 points per game since 2009. So Bailey, Harper not far behind with 19. As Gillespie slashes inside, throws it up, no good. Looking for a foul, followed up by Reese, no good there as well. And Harper all the way to the bucket. 6 unanswered for Rutgers there. So there you go. That was Geronimo who missed the bunny. Excuse me, Geronimo in the game. You talk about a guy who doesn't get consistent play time. That's Harper's 12th 20-point game, his last game against Wisconsin. So they're doing work. Man, this Rutgers team is scared. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I didn't do a preview. I was a little tough, a little lost after the game on Thursday with everything going on. Obviously, the Lamar news was the highlight of the day. And Harper and Ace Bailey are just doing work. We got Dylan Harper with another drive and layup. Where's the help defense at? Where's the help defense? Where's the help defense? We're just letting guys blow past us. We're not stopping the ball. We're not getting back in transition. And then Geronimo just guiding him to the basket. Maryland's defense is just parting like the Red Sea. These guys are getting downhill. They're putting their head down. And they are scoring the basket at will. These guys are professional scorers. They score the ball at will. They score the ball with ease. And when you give them 15 feet wide open, shoot around jumpers, they're going to make them happen. They're going to make them work. And then you're part like Red Sea on the interior. They're scoring in the paint at will. You can't let that happen. But we'll see what happens. It's early in the game, but Rutgers with a big early run causing Kevin Willard to call another timeout. So already 2 early timeouts for the Terps. And you see with Harper and Bailey, they both have the size advantage, the athleticism advantage. They are able to score at will. Outside. Like they just said on the broadcast, as we see Rutgers is in the midst of an 8-0 scoring run in the last 130. They can score in bunches. They're streaky. They get 1 or 2 in. As Selton Miguel with a big-time 3. Boy, talk about streaky. Gets no more streaky than Selton Miguel. Big-time make there. Selton Miguel averaging 11.3 a game, 42% from beyond the arc. Yeah, Selton Miguel's going to need to have a big game today. I mean, if I had some keys, like I said, I actually think Rutgers is going to win this game. And I know Maryland's only lost 1 game at home, but I think Rutgers is way better than their 12-11 record, 5-7 in the Big Ten, and they are a team you do not want to see hitting into March, especially if they start to figure things out. They got 2 stars that can pretty much carry you to a win in a 1-game elimination type, as Gillespie is pure from beyond the arc. He's seeing triple, big 3 there from Maryland, and just the improvement alone from Kevin Willard, this staff, to improve the shooting of this team, especially at the guard position. Gillespie, Rice, he leads the team in made threes, and he's done it yet again with another nothing but net 3 as Maryland is back within 1 against Rutgers, and Rutgers rattles it right back home against them. As wow. Well, Rutgers doesn't do much analytics, but oh, no good there by Geronimo. Derek Queen going back up strong. And 1. A man's jam. Dunks it on there. Derek Queen's going to need to have a big game because over the last 3 games, he shot under 50%, averaging just 10.7 points per game. He played against Bailey and Harper in the McDonald's All-American game, so we'll see what the competitive juices do. These are 3 lottery picks, guys. All 3 of these guys could be top 10 picks in the draft come June. So it's a treat we get to watch them, and I'm glad I'm able to watch it with you as well. Now, Maryland has had trouble against some amazing individual performances. Marquette's Cam Jones, Purdue's Braden Smith, and Ohio State's Bruce Thornton as early as this past Thursday. And Rutgers' duo of elite freshmen. You can't let both of them go off. You got to at least contain one. You can't let both go over 20. You got to keep one under 20. If one's going to go over 20, you got to keep one under 20. So don't let both their stars go off. You let one go off, cool, but not both. Okay? That's my first key. Don't let both their stars go off. Win the turnover battle. Start fast. Even though they have blown some leads, you got to start fast because when you get that momentum, I don't really like this team playing from behind. I like them to play with the lead because when you play from behind, then guys maybe start playing out of character. So start fast, limit the turnover battle. Don't let both their stars go off. Win the rebounding battle. Make your free throws. And I need Derek Queen over 15 points today. And I need Derek Queen, Juju, and Gillespie around 50 points combined. I need them around 50 points combined. Gillespie, Rice. I'll say Gillespie, Rice. I'll throw in Queen and Reese. They need 50 of them combined. So that is what? About 15 a player? Can we get about 15 for each of them? I think that's a good number for them to win each day. If they can get around 15, each of them get around 15, I like our chances as well. Now, Sunday, today isn't necessarily a must-win game, but we don't want to stop all the momentum Maryland has built in January. It would definitely have them fall out of the poll, but they are 13-1 on the season, are the Terps. So there you have it. They are 13-1, and Rutgers defense is only giving up 74.6 points per game. They're actually second in the Big Ten. Maryland averages the third most points per game. So it's going to be interesting to see who wins. If Maryland can get over 75, they win. If they stay under 75, they probably lose. And the Scarlet Knights do a great job of not turning the ball over. Only 10.6 turnovers per game, fifth fewest in the Big Ten, just behind Maryland at 10.4 per game. So probably not a lot of turnovers in this game as well. So Rutgers underway. 12 minutes remaining, 11:59, just underway in the first half. Remember, this is your home for all your Maryland content, live streams, watch alongs, especially as we head into the Big Ten tournament, March Madness, NCAA tournament. Of course, obviously, we're going to look at some of the best freshman teammates, 18, 19, Zion and RJ Barrett. Since 2001, 2002, Ace, Bailey, and Dylan Harper. So Barrett and Zion were lottery picks. I'm expecting the same from Ace, Bailey, and Dylan Harper as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens because this is a loaded draft come June, but it'll be interesting to see. But they're both very athletic guys with a lot of height. They don't have a lot of muscle. So the problem, one of their weaknesses is going to be strength. They need to add muscle. They need to get stronger. And obviously, I know they won't. If I had to bet, I don't think they are going to stay in school, but another year of school would not hurt them as Queen knocks down one of the three-point play. So the old-fashioned three. Rutgers had an 8-0 run. Now Maryland back with a 9-2 run. So always remember, basketball is indeed a game of runs. Remember, we'll be live later today for the Super Bowl, into that kind of thing. So join us as well. And make sure you hit that like button. That thumbs up helps us out tremendously. It doesn't cost you a thing. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button. You can super chat us if you want to support what we do here on the channel. You want to support what we do here, and you want us to continue to bring you great content like this. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell, and send that super chat in. It costs you nothing, as mentioned, to hit the like button and support what we do here covering the Maryland Terps. But 16-16, I did expect a close game, but I was leaning towards Rutgers. I think I don't know what the spread was, but I can get that information. But it's going to be intriguing to see how this game plays out. Like I said, Maryland has more talent, I think, but Rutgers has two top-heavy talents that are just nuclear weapons that can just be the great equalizers when it comes to things like that. I want to see Derek Queen be aggressive, though, and he loses the ball there and turns it over. Not sure really what happened there. Looks like Derek Queen just lost it that time. Okay. Now, Maryland's season, the season is slowly winding down, everyone. We don't have all day. It's not going to be forever. We're almost, crazy enough, in March. We're pretty much heading into March, not many weeks longer. So the season's winding down. Wins in your conference, which you're in right now, conference play matters. Good block there by the Maryland defense. But Somerville fighting, staying consistent. He does the dirty work. He's a janitor player. He gets a loose ball, goes up strong and finishes. And right now he's outplaying Derek Queen and Julian Reese. Queen takes it, kicks it. Miguel, corner three. Good. Wonderful offensive play call there and wonderful execution by the Terps. And when you make shots with the defense the Terps like to play, it allows them to set up their defense, bring the pressure, put Rutgers, maybe some of their younger guards, in situations to turn the ball over, as well as we have Bailey missing the jumper there. Much better defense that time. Blocked by Derek Queen. You see the defensive intensity there he brings to the table, and I'm cool with that. If they're going to live and die with shooting jumpers and tough contested ones, you allow them to, but you don't allow them to get easy buckets inside the paint. And Maryland's defense seems to be, after those timeouts, locking in a little bit more. And offensively, you see they're swinging the ball. Guys aren't standing around. Guys are moving. Spin, move from Derek Queen. No good. Ball knocked away, taken in by Rutgers, thrown out and turned over back to Maryland. So Jay Young hustling. So Jay Young getting some early minutes. And I think that is going to be imperative for Maryland heading down the rest of the season. We have to get some production from the bench. Jay Young, Geronimo, Kapare, something. And Maryland almost turns it over. Reese gets it, swings it. He's got Miguel again. Miguel fakes. Step back. Good, no good. Rebounded by Queen. It is up and in. Derek Queen in the right place at the right time, leading to an easy putback. And boy, does he need that. Sometimes all you need to see is the ball go into the basket. And you see Derek Queen averaging 6 rebounds a game. So some of the most in the Big Ten. Crowd's getting into it. It's getting a little chirpy, a little chippy. Kevin Willett, you can see he's trying to get his team into it. The energy has gone up a notch. This is March style basketball. This is a postseason type intensity that you're seeing today with the Terps. Let me see if I can actually get. There we go. Get these. So Julian Reese already with 2 fouls. We don't want that, and we got a long way to go. This was actually an 8.5 point spread. Yeah, that's way too high. 9.5. That's way too high. That's what the spread was. And Julian Reese only 2 points, 2 fouls. That's not good early on. And we had another missed shot there by Rutgers. So we got a foul on the play. Looks like, yep, foul on the play. So Maryland going back at him, though. I know Maryland has 2 fouls with Reese, but it's going to be important to see, hopefully. Oh, Maryland already got him in the penalty. So Maryland will be shooting free throws with 9 minutes left in the first half. They'll be shooting free throws, which is always good as well. So, yeah, that's always good. We got a foul. Looks like we got a foul. It's a block. Okay, so we got a block on. Watch Martini here. I thought Martini was squared up. I thought that was a charge. They were looking. It did look like a charge. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Maryland will gladly take it. It is a tough call to call in real time. I'm not even gonna lie. That is very tough to call. So I can't even lie. Maryland's got a 4-point lead. Thursday, these Terps will head to Lincoln for a matchup with what is a hot Nebraska squad. Then Maryland goes to Nebraska this week as well. So. Team that had lost 6 in a row. Yeah, they lost to Oregon, lost to Washington. Just had some tough losses. Crazy. Oh, the Jeremiah Williams floater into 7-0 Maryland run his first point to the half. So there you go. Response from Rutgers as Maryland had a little push. Selton Miguel is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. He makes another 3. So 5 first half threes for the Maryland Terps so far. So there you go. Selton was at this Xfinity Center part. It's always good when you come home, though, because your role players, your shooters, guys who aren't star players necessarily play better. It's just shown they play better at home. On the road, you kind of need your stars to carry you. And Miguel just coming out early on with confidence and knocking down his shots. So 3 threes from Miguel alone. And they are helping the Terps stay alive. 8 of 13 before the game against Ohio State. So he was shooting the ball well. He just shoot. Sometimes you're going to have games where you look really good, and some games you're going to be having games where you're wondering why you're shooting the basketball. Dylan Harper makes his first free throw there. Harper's got one more free throw coming. 5 points. Definitely. On Wednesday. It's a big shot. Harper's second free throw is good, so Harper makes both his free throws. Harper with 6 early on and Bailey with 4. So there you go. Rice jumper, no good. Queen puts it back up, and then Derek Queen right on time, just like Amazon, delivering the goods. Yeah, Queen should dominate his matchup today. They don't have anybody for Queen. They don't have anybody for Queen. If they do have somebody for Queen, they're gonna get in foul trouble. And they're already in foul trouble. So attack him down low. Don't settle for jumpers. Somerville is just dominating down low, but it's knocked out of his hand. Good defense, Maryland. Queen wants the ball. Beautiful play, Geronimo. Once again, we see the wonderful passing of Derek Queen. There you go. Love to see it. Doing it all. Like I said, doing a little bit of everything. Yeah. Yeah, so Maryland, 50 NBA scouts tonight. I knew it would be a lot of NBA scouts there as well. So good job there. Queen, another rebound. I think Queen is up to what? 10 rebounds already in the first half? And they still got 6 minutes to go. Beautiful pass down low. Geronimo playing wonderful so far. This is why I think the gentleman needs to play. He needs to get confidence instilled in him. He needs to be a guy that's in a rotation that gets consistent minutes, and he can play with this type of energy, effort, and consistency. I think he can do wonderful things. If you're just joining us, Julian Reese is in early foul trouble, but how about that early interior passing? Derek Queen has his fingerprints all over this game, making his teammates better. What's up, Jugs, man? How you feeling? Happy Super Bowl Sunday. I know you're ready for the big game. I know you're thrilled and feeling the excitement all over. Yeah, so currently at 6:40 remaining in the first half. Maryland up by 10, 32-22 over Rutgers. Like I said, I was a little nervous about this game, but Maryland, they're starting fast. They got a 32-22 lead. Rutgers had a big early 8-0 run. Then the Terps kind of just started balling out from there. They are currently, I don't know what the run is now, but they are doing the dang thing right now. They have right now, Maryland, 3 turnovers, Rutgers, 4 turnovers. Maryland leading them in rebounding. Rutgers has not made a 3 yet, so let's keep that energy going as well. Let's let them live with 2s. But Maryland was on like a 9-2 run. That's probably like a 14-2 run now, 14-4 run. So we shall indeed see. Yeah. So, but yeah, let us know how you're feeling about the game today. Let us know what you look forward to. Like I said, over 50 NBA scouts in attendance. We got a lot of NBA buzz around this game. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be good. Yeah. Yeah. So, but Maryland playing with energy early on as we are underway here and moving through a pretty smooth first half at this rate. 6 minutes left. We had 2 early timeouts by Maryland. They pretty much got their act together, especially defensively, getting stops, being up in the grill of Rutgers. Nothing cheap, nothing deep like in the NFL. Nothing easy, nothing uncontested. Contesting everything, making guys have to adjust and alter their shooting selection or shots, and then using that to get easy opportunities on the offensive side of the ball. Ball movement, player movement, wonderful passing, and knocking down shots. And they're playing with a different level of energy. You see it on the bench. You see it in the crowd. You can see that they're really doing their thing. So Maryland with no Julian Reese as mentioned, they got Derek Queen. So Derek Queen, this is your game. Like I said, I want a nice big game from you, Derek Queen. He's already got a darn near double-double in the first half. 10 rebounds. He's got 9 points, 3 for 7 from the field. So he's actually not even shooting his best right now, but this is under 50% his last 3 games. So he could be on pace for a monster game. We talk about, it's a lot of NBA scouts there. Derek Queen is trying to show, okay, I'm probably maybe just as good as any of these guys, and I'm going to show you why here today. Kind of like an Evan Mobley type. That's what I get from Derek Queen a little bit. 6'10", has the ability to pass, can score, can shoot, can defend. Yeah, I think some Evan Mobley in this game a little bit. Another turnover for Rutgers, and Queen with the steal. Going back the other way, leading the break, gets it to Miguel. Heat check, no good. Ball knocked away. It will stay with Maryland as it is knocked away by Harper at the baseline. So Derek Queen doing a little bit of everything. 9 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. And the Terps are, like I said, forcing turnovers. So Rutgers, no threes as mentioned. 0 for 4. And speaking of threes, no good. Another one by Gillespie. Not necessarily the best shot selection there, but I don't have the Super Bowl 59 logo up here. Pardon me, guys. We're doing Maryland right now. But yeah, we'll be live later for the Super Bowl. Miguel back the other way, takes it up, and no good. He's fouled though. So hey, go make their players defend. They have stars. Yeah, they can score, but make them work on both ends. Make them have to defend you, attack them, get them in foul trouble, make them exhort and exude extra energy that they want to use to score buckets. And I like Miguel when he's aggressive, not pulling out to settle for a jumper, not pulling out to stop and shoot a three, going to the basket, not afraid to get to the free throw line and making your free throws. And how about Miguel? 9 points early on, makes the first free throw. So that is good. As you can see, Miguel in double figures. Yeah, already 5 turnovers for Rutgers, 3 for Maryland. Like I said, no threes for Rutgers so far. But yeah, as mentioned, Maryland will be in Nebraska this week as well. So we'll actually have some content for that also. Maybe we'll be live for that. I don't know. We'll see. Thursday night. Now you see Maryland back to the press. Rutgers 1 of 7. Made one of their last 7. So Rutgers is struggling offensively right now. They started off pretty hot, but Maryland, give them credit defensively. They've made shots, and you see it here today. Yeah, Ohio State is starting to hit their stride. I was worried about that game and thought Maryland would win, but no. Sean Harris-Smith is in the game. He commits a foul. And Somerville, big shot. Tough bucket on Queen. Foul on Deshaun Harris-Smith. Not sure what a foul was. Maybe he tapped him a little bit, but big time bucket. 22 of their 24 points have been by freshmen, have the Scarlet Knights. Remember, they got 3 freshmen, Somerville, Harper, and Bailey. Somerville, the big man, played every game. Maryland 5 of 6 so far. Rutgers 3 of 4, but Maryland gets another foul drawn on Rutgers. So they foul Gillespie, who's 88% from the line. They have a chance to potentially, hopefully, continue to add to this lead back into the free throw line. They could put up 45 points in this first half, 50 points. That would be great. Gillespie, 6 points today, 3 rebounds. Gillespie makes the first, so it was a 1-1. He makes the first, so he'll get one more. So it will be nice for Maryland to get some easy buckets at the line early on in this half. So even if the second half Rutgers comes out hot, they're already in a 10, 12-point hole. So second free throw is good for Gillespie. Good job there by making his free throw. He's an over 80% shooter, as mentioned, so he can do that. He is good at that. And it allows defense to be set up yet again by Maryland. So good job by them early on. Whoa. What a dunk. Great job there by Rutgers. Dylan Grant. What a dunk. That's taken out. What a play there by Harper getting into Grant. They broke the press beautifully. Got an easy bucket, but right back at you. Derek Queen doing his thing there as well. And another turnover by Rutgers. Derek Queen, now at first half double-double, 11 points, 10 rebounds. Miguel thought about it. They're going to go one more time. Miguel drives. And no, but it's put back up. Geronimo misses. He gets it. Throws it out of bounds. It is knocked away. But good effort there. Ooh, nice dunk. Yeah. Grant just flying in. Beautiful dunk, though. Clean, top of the key. Gets it. Looking for a travel. No, foul. And yeah, no travel called. He probably did travel. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, they're saying he didn't shift his feet. I'll go with that as well. I'll go with that. He didn't shift his feet. They don't call traveling anyway. So as Queen makes the first free throw, 7th double-double of the season. So Queen answered the call today. He's playing well. No Julian Reese. You probably won't see him the rest of this half. So Maryland already, I said if they can get over 75, they already got potentially 40. They got 40 in the first. Yeah, they got 40 in the first half already. So maybe they can get close to 80. 4:16 remaining in the first half. Thank you guys again for joining me. If you are new here, as Maryland is 9 of 10 from the free throw line, Rutgers 4 of 5. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Rutgers is having a hard time handling the press. They break at that time. Harper looking. And Maryland with a 14-point lead. Rutgers still not making a three, but a foul is called. Looks like on Miguel. And we get a TV timeout with 4 minutes remaining. Maryland dominating inside early on. Up by 2 touchdowns. Appropriate on Super Bowl Sunday. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. We're actually almost at halftime already. As we look at the stats with the timeout, you see Grant with 6, Somerville with 8 and 6. He's on his way to a double-double. Harper with 6, Bailey with 4. So early on, the keys are working. They're forcing turnovers. They're not allowing Harper or Bailey really to do anything. Rutgers has not made a 3. Derek Queen with the 13 and 10 output. Miguel with 11. What is it? Yeah, they've not made a 3 yet. So that's a great stat. They've out-rebounded them. They've had less turnovers, and they've shot better from 3. So, and Rutgers is actually shooting better field goal percentage-wise, but kind of looking like the spread. Well, now it's 15.5. It's gone up, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. How's everybody's Sunday going so far? What you guys got going for the Super Bowl? What are you guys making? What are you guys eating? Are you going to a Super Bowl party? Who are you pulling for? You're looking forward to the commercials. Kendrick Lamar, SZA. Who does he bring out at halftime? Taylor Swift. How does that dynamic work today? Like I said, national anthem. Got a lot of going on. Like I said, we're at 4 minutes left in the first half. So, big shout out to everybody joining me. Thank you again. Appreciate all of you. Could be doing anything. You're here with me. I appreciate that as well. We'll look at some things at halftime, see what's going on. I'm not sure what other games are on right now, but we can go through the scoreboard and even talk a little Super Bowl come halftime. If that sounds good with everybody else, we'll probably do some of that. But make sure, like I said, if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and let us know what you're thinking about and what you're looking forward to with this wonderful, wonderful Sunday of sports. Of course, Super Bowl. And we got Maryland basketball leading things off. As you can see, Maryland is right in the middle of the pack, kind of. Currently sixth, right ahead of Illinois, who they did beat. But only the top 15 teams advance to the tournament. So not everybody gets in, which is interesting and kind of kind of get, I guess, why or why not, but we'll see. And there's Rutgers' first 3 of the day. It is good Zach Martini. Speaking of beverages you might have later for the Super Bowl, a martini with the 3 for Rutgers' first 3-pointer of the game. Rice missed. He's struggling a little bit early on. And back the other way, we have a missed layup and a foul on Derek Queen. So Derek Queen with another foul. So he's going to get 2 shots, it looks like. Yeah, we're going to get 2 shots. Yeah, Harper definitely got fouled there. So following up the shot, looking for an easy opportunity. And these free throws, if he makes both, with Harper 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. The lefty, by the way, makes the first free throw. And 3:27 left in the first half. So we'll see. As Harper. Okay, so he makes both free throws. So now we have a 41-30. They cut it to 9. So you don't want to end the half giving up a run back to Rutgers and allow them to make this a single-digit 4-point game, because then they have the momentum again. So, yeah, that's going to be very, very important as they close out this half. And Maryland looking to score. They haven't scored in a few minutes either. Rice drives, tough bucket. We needed that. I just said he was struggling. Lefty lane is good for his confidence as well. Remember, Maryland only 1 loss at home this season to Marquette. So pretty well in the friendly confines of the Xfinity Center in College Park. Ooh, looked like it was blocked. Looking for a foul, but no foul. Malachi Palmer misses a 3. Didn't see him in the game. Blocked by Geronimo. Great job there. Ball knocked away. Martini with the rebound. Gets it out to Harper. Harper step back. Deep 3. No good. And great box out there by Miguel. Great pass ahead to Rice. A little too much mustard on it. And he gets it to, looks like, Palmer. And Palmer gets fouled. So Maryland in the black uniforms today, by the way. So we love the all black, the blackout. And Rutgers, the Scarlet Knights, in their red. Their famous, legit red. How about that? Awareness by Rice. Passing the basketball to a cutting Palmer, who didn't give up on the play. So like Geronimo, Palmer, Kapare, Deshaun Harris-Smith, Jay Young. Can we get some production from the bench? We're going to need it. As Palmer misses the first. And we're at 2 minutes left in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. We are moving quickly. Malachi is I forgot Malachi is only a freshman. So it feels like he's been here for a while, but hopefully a part of the future here at Maryland as well, and can continue to grow the rest of this season. Maryland off the made free throw makes 1 out of 2, does Palmer. They have a 12-point lead with 2 minutes left in the first half. Maryland sets up their press. Rutgers has had some trouble getting opportunities against the press, and it looks like we're doing a little bit of zone. We got a little 1, what is that? Like a 2-3, 3-2, like a shifting zone. I kind of like it though. Or it seems like a zone. Knocked away. Great defensive stand there by the Terps. Rice pulls it, knocks it down. Says, I'll take it and do it myself. Had a guy, pulls it out for 3. It's a beautiful shot when it goes in. And a foul on Maryland. Back the other way. Rodney Rice, 7 points on today's contest. So he said, you know what? I'm going to pull it myself. Yeah, pulls it himself. And you love to see it. Pulls out the do-it-yourself kit. Stop, pop, and hit. And he's a guy who gets hot. Look out for him. So, but now Rutgers is in the 1-on-1 situation as Maryland's in the bonus. So we will see Rutgers shooting free throws from here on out as Harper makes the first free throw. Harper now with 9 points. Yeah, the other bigs of Maryland have been the difference of this game. Malachi Palmer and Geronimo. As Harper makes both free throws now with 10 points on the day. Up by 13 are the Terps. We want to see if they can continue to apply pressure. They're up by 13. Let's see if they can maybe make it a 15 or 16-point lead. Geronimo in and out. That was definitely looking like it was halfway down. Oh, great pass. Harper, what a find. We talk about his ability to score, but he can pass as well, and you see it right then and there. Harper leads them in assists at over 4 a game. And there you go. I feel like Harper's game is just very well-rounded. It may be a little more well-rounded than Bailey. Obviously, he can score, he can get to the line, he can shoot, but his ability to make his teammates around him better may be the difference. What a three from down there in Lanham, just about. He shot that from Lanham. Selton Miguel, he's on fire. He's feeling it. Great job there by Miguel. What a shot. He's on fire. I dropped some bombs for that one. And we are heading towards halftime as Rutgers has one final opportunity. It's good. Wow, Zach Martini, pretty much their only lifeline from beyond the arc with a 3 at the buzzer, cuts the lead to 11. You hate to give that up if you're Maryland because you had the momentum. You made a big 3 of your own. But Selton Miguel, 14 points in the first half, leading the way for Maryland. Derek Queen, 13 and 10, 3 assists. Gillespie, 8, Rice, 7. Julian Reese, only 2 points, but 2 fouls. Very entertaining, very phonetic pace. So we're getting a look at these freshmen, and we see just how good Rutgers can be. But defensively and inside, they have no answer for the Terps today. But we're at halftime, up by 11. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell. Let me know how you're feeling. Let's look at the team stats in the first half as we get into the first half recap. Rutgers 14 of 32, Maryland 16. Rutgers shooting 43%, Maryland only 40%. 2 for 8 are the Scarlet Knights, and Maryland 7 of 18. Maryland only 38% from behind the line. Rutgers 25%. Rutgers is 8 of 9. And Maryland 10 of 12, 88% for Rutgers, 83% for the Terps. Let me enlarge this a little bit for you guys. Rebounding, Maryland up by 3, 11 offensive rebounds to 7, and 12 defensive rebounds for Maryland, but 13 for Rutgers. Maryland 8 assists, Rutgers 6. Maryland 5 steals, Rutgers only 1. Maryland 5 blocks, Rutgers with none. Only 3 turnovers for Maryland, 7 for Rutgers. 4 points off turnovers, 7 off turnovers for Maryland. So really, that's kind of been the difference in the game so far, because 7 points off turnovers. They're up by what? 11. That's pretty much the difference in this game. And fast break 10 to 6. Points in the paint though. Rutgers is winning 20 to 16. 11 fouls for Rutgers, 8 for Maryland. Both teams were pretty much in the penalty. So pretty much really the second half, I'm looking at what team can really not get in foul trouble, cannot get in the bonus early on. We saw both teams kind of, especially Maryland early on, kind of build their lead. As you see, the free throws are 10 to 12, but Rutgers 8 of 9. So if Rutgers can maybe flip the script and get 12 to 15 free throw attempts in the second half and get Maryland in early foul trouble, they can get back in this game as well. Largest lead was Maryland with 15 and Rutgers with 7. But after that 7-point lead for Rutgers, it was pretty much all Maryland the first half of the day, as you see. Maryland leading in all categories except field goal percentage. So a good start, good half for Maryland. And already with 49 points. So they're halfway to 100. Rutgers only gives up 75. So entertaining, a wonderful pace. The crowd is involved in it. Maryland games mean something. They will the rest of the season. And as we kind of look ahead at Maryland, we were looking at the schedule a little bit. You see, they have Nebraska coming up on Thursday. They go and host Iowa, USC, and Michigan State, a big 3-game homestand after that, where they do host, like I said, Iowa, USC, and Michigan State, who is currently number 9. You go to Penn State, you go to number 24, Michigan, and then you host Northwestern to end the season with a team that you lost to on a buzzer beater. Ohio State, you lost to on a buzzer beater. So you've had 2 heartbreaking losses alone right there, but outside of today, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games left. I mentioned getting to 23 to 25 wins. So this is the 8th game. Let's say they win today. That would get you to 18 wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with 7 left. Can you get 5 of those? That's 23 wins. Like I said, you go 5 and 2 down the stretch. That'll get you to 23 wins. We shall indeed see. Yeah, definitely a good first half for Maryland overall. And the defense so far has been spectacular for what they've been doing with Rutgers and not pretty much allowing the Rutgers offensive juggernauts to really get heated up and get going and playing from behind. So you kind of make them have to hopefully shut up more jumpers, which they haven't done well. And we'll see. Yeah. And Rutgers is playing in Maryland's pace, which is the advantage Maryland wants. Forces turnovers, makes you play faster. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's see here. What else we got going on here for us? Let me see what we got going on today. College basketball wise, let's go to NCAA scores. What do we got going on today? Look at people just shout out to what they're doing. So they are team and as well as mentioned Maryland up 11 right now as well. Early, I know NBA has a game at 2. Hubie Brown's last broadcast at 2 p.m. Hornets Pistons at 1. And remember, if you did miss the breaking news earlier, Giannis is out for 2 to 3 weeks with the calf strain. He will miss the All-Star game. I am going to put my hat on and think that probably Trae Young will be added to the All-Star roster as an alternate. Remember, the All-Star game is next week. We have a tournament style. So 4 teams, 3 are made up of the All-Star roster and 1 of the rookie team that wins on Friday. They will face off 2 games and then the championship game. And then we will have games to 40, no game clock. And we will then crown the winners of the All-Star team. And we'll have an MVP and all that fun stuff as well. So switching it up. And you see right then and there only 3 games today, as mentioned, all getting their stuff in before the big game, the Super Bowl, which is on 5. That'll be there. So as you can see, it is currently a 1-point spread right now. Let me actually show you the information we got here. We got a 1-point spread with the spread. It is a 1-point spread now. 1 to 48. Like they're gonna have. This is gonna be a showcase. Saquon Barkley. We know what he does with the Eagles and the Chiefs defensive line. Get enough pressure. Get enough movement. Get enough of leverage. Are they able to impose their will enough? Maybe not throughout the game because Philly's offensive line is huge. They got some big, meaty, just strong individuals who play offensive line for them. And It's just hard to get after them.
No water, just me.
That's one big son of a bitch!
Yeah, they got some big fellas, Lane Johnson, Dickerson, Becton, Malata, but they've given up 11 sacks in the postseason so far. And it's crazy because with Saquon Barkley, he's averaging like over 5 yards a carry, which is crazy. But the key I'm looking at, and I got a lot of keys. You know what? I'll go over my keys now. We got some time to kill. I'll go over my keys because I actually have a bunch of keys I want to look at for this game. The first key for the Eagles, we'll start there defensively. The defensive line of the Eagles needs to dominate the offensive line of the Chiefs. They need to keep Mahomes in the pocket. Mahomes has been their leading rusher. We've seen some RPO game. We've seen Mahomes make guys miss in critical situations with his legs. They got to keep Mahomes in the pocket. Don't let him run around. Next, they got to tackle well. They have to tackle well. And you want to, if it's a 3-yard gain, keep it 3-yard gain. Don't let yak be the difference and you tackle them for 5 and then they get 20. So you want to tackle well, keep Mahomes in the pocket. Defensive line, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Sweat, Smith, Brandon Graham is back. Get after Mahomes and dominate the offensive line. Get off the field on third down. Don't allow the Chiefs to extend drives. Don't allow the Chiefs to stay on the field and just pretty much wear you down. Because if you can't get off the field on third down, you're going to have a long day. And you got to limit them to field goals in the red zone. You can't let them go up and down the field, score 7, then you're down 21-10, and it's pretty much all she wrote because then they can run the rock, control time possession, make you throw, and they can get after you. On the offensive side of the ball for the Eagles, no turnovers. They've been the best team all postseason. We saw what they did against Washington, forcing 4. Next, they're going to have to handle the blitz, contain Chris Jones. We know Steve Spagnuolo, I call him the greatest defensive coordinator of all time. He gets after it. He brings pressure. He's fantastic in dialing up effective, timely blitzes and effective situations where he can have guys get after you, whether that's a nickel blitz, a corner blitz, a safety blitz. He uses a stunt. He uses a different type of formation or have different personnel on the field. You have to be aware of the blitz. And you have to contain Chris Jones. Obviously, it starts and ends with Saquon Barkley. I don't know if the Chiefs are going to be able to stop him consistently, but I think with them, they can allow the large runs. Now, with Saquon, I said at least 150 total yards. So between rushing and passing, now the Chiefs have not given up a 100-yard rusher in over their last 18 games, but they have not faced a Saquon Barkley. So I think he gets over 100, actually. Does he win? I don't know. It's his birthday, him and Cooper DeJean. I think we get a situation where, he gets about 100 yards, 110 yards rushing, but the key is going to be can they stop him in the passing game as well. If he gets 120 yards rushing, don't let him get another 30 or 40 receiving. But contain Saquon Barkley, but Saquon get at least 150 total yards. Win time of possession. You want to run the ball. You want to keep Patrick Mahomes, limit his opportunities offensively. And lastly, you got A.J. Brown. You got Devontae Smith. You got Dallas Goedert. You got Saquon Barkley. You got Gainwell. You got weapons. You're a little more talented team. Can your wide receivers and tight ends win one-on-one versus your defensive backs and linebackers because you're going to have very tight windows to throw to. You're going to have a lot of blitzes, a lot of one-on-one coverage. But last time they played in the Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts was fantastic. Matter of fact, the last time they played in Kansas City in the regular season, Jalen Hurts had 2 rushing touchdowns. They actually won. So this is kind of the trilogy. Kansas City won Super Bowl 57, 38-35, came back, had a turnover that they capitalized on. And then you see the win in Kansas City for the Eagles in 2023 last season. And then this year, Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans as well. Pretty much virtually a pick 'em as well. Let's go to the Chiefs. Got to stop the run, make the Eagles one-dimensional. I mean, you got to stop the run. Don't give up the gashing 50, 60-yard runs where he's hitting his head on the goalpost. 2 yards, 3 yards, 4 yards. He may get 6 yards, but don't let him gash you for 10, 15. You got to keep him maybe as possible 4.5 or less. You got to keep him like under 4.5 a carry. Next, you got to keep Jalen Hurts in the pocket. We know he can run as well. Like I said, I think you got to keep Jalen Hurts in the pocket under 50 yards rushing. I think he will get 2 or 3 runs where he'll do a Mahomes, where he'll extend drives. He will get a first down. He may even get a couple tush pushes, and I'm pretty much all but certain he'll get a tush push touchdown or something. Jalen Hurts was dominant last time they played. He had 374 4 offensive yards, 4 touchdowns. So he did his thing. He definitely did his thing, but you're going to keep him in the pocket. No big plays. We know they got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert. Big plays, nothing over 20 yards. We think the Chiefs have the personnel. They're going to play a lot of man coverage, a lot of blitzing. No big plays. Chiefs defensive line get a push, obviously. Karlaftis, Chris Jones, Mike Dana. I mean, all the defensive linemen of the Chiefs are going to have to get pressure. Bolton, they're going to have to get pressure against the offensive line. Force 3rd and long. If you keep the Eagles in 3rd and long, they can't run the ball with Saquon. You got them in 3rd and long, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 10 plus. You're going to make them have to throw the football. And if the more Jalen Hurts throws the football, you got to like your chances as a defense to be able to force a turnover. On offense for the Chiefs, contain Jalen Carter. He's a new Aaron Donald. He's a new Ndamukong Suh. He's just ginormous. He's a beast. Him and Jordan Davis, Josh Sweat, Nolan Smith, Brandon Graham is back. It's a lot of meat on that defensive line.
No water, just me.
That's one big son of a bitch!
Finish him, Daddy.
Travis Kelce, be effective in the middle of the field as a receiver, a blocker, and a decoy. 5 or more receptions. I think Kelce being able to move the chains, using his in the red zone. I know he's going to have some double teams, so we're going to have him as a decoy to allow the defense to key in on him. And then Mahomes, he can use his legs to run. Or there may be a lighter box. You can run the ball with Hunt and Pacheco. Or you can throw to the others. As my next key is another Chiefs player over 50 yards of receiving. Hollywood Brown, DeAndre Hopkins, Juju. You got what? I don't know, Watson. Another guy we're not talking about, Noah Gray, Pacheco, Hunt. Somebody has to get over 50 besides Kelce. I think Kelce needs 50, but I think they need another player with him over 50 to help out. Maybe make a play here and there. They don't have to be going crazy because we know how good the Chiefs, how bad the Chiefs offensive line and how good the defensive line of the Eagles is. So Mahomes is going to have to get rid of the ball quick, but also with getting one-on-one, Quinyon Mitchell, DeJean, Blankenship, Zach Bond, obviously no N'Kobe Dean, but they can cover one-on-one, and I think they're going to trust their one-on-one big play Slay. Can't forget about him. They're going to trust their one-on-one defense, so they're going to have to also win one-on-one against man coverage. Lastly, Mahomes usually legs twist and drives. We know the Eagles are probably going to be looking for him to run a little more, so if they do try to keep him in the pocket, with that open up, Kelce over your head, Hopkins running free, Juju, Hollywood, Watson, Noah Gray, whoever else you want to try to key in, because when you have to take that extra guy out of being a spy, and that kind of where N'Kobe Dean hurts or sucks, if you have to put Zach Bond on him, the Bond that takes him out of coverage, that leaves Kelce on who, DeJean or Blankenship, or they have to double him, then it allows one-on-one everywhere else. And like I said, the Chiefs also, I think it's going to be key how they can run the football on 1st and 2nd down, because they can't just sit back there and throw 35, 40 times, because they're going to pin their ears back and they're going to get Mahomes' head knocked off like they did against Tampa. So we shall see what happens with that. And special teams wise, which kicker is going to miss a kick or make a goofy play, or which special teams is going to have a gaff, a bad snap, a missed kick, a block kick, a muffed punt, a big punt return, maybe a big kick return, a stupid penalty. What are the refs going to do? We know who the refs are. I can pull it up for you. We got our who is the ref for the night? Actually, I had it up. Let me see. Is this it? Let me see. It is. Let me see if I can find out. The refs. Yeah, and I got that. You can see here. Let me see if I can get that. Yeah, as you can see, about the preferential calls. They don't get preferential calls as we're underway here. Kansas City 36 for 319, and the opponent 66 for 541. So we'll see. We know who some of the referees are. We'll see. We had some shaky calls, but there you go. We're back underway here in Maryland. Maryland and Rutgers, Maryland with a 49-38 lead. I love that it's not a drawn-out long halftime, by the way, also. So that is always good. Oh, did I take the Maryland game off the screen? Did I do that? I don't know. Let me see. And we got a foul early on, as Maryland did. And, there we go. Let's get the I'll get back up here for you wonderful people. I want to keep this. There we go. And we're back in action. We got the game up for you guys. So we're underway here in the second half. So thank you guys for being here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. We got Maryland, Rutgers, a lot of NBA scouts, over 50 in attendance, 3 lottery picks. Hoping Queen stays, but he's balling out, double-double in the first half. You see how good he is. And now you see Rutgers with a little bit of pressure of their own defensively, and they just parted like the Red Sea. Gillespie goes coast to coast pretty much. Easy. Doesn't get much easier than that. Gillespie now in double figures with 10 points. And we had a travel by Bailey. Turnover. Excuse me. Bless me. Thank you. But Gillespie, that's just easy as it gets. It doesn't get much easier than that. I mean, my goodness. What was Rutgers doing there? I don't know what Rutgers was on. Maryland with the ball again. And that was a miss by Derek Queen. And there you go. And it's up and good. Jeremiah Williams with the big 3. I'm a little behind just based on the TV feed, but as you can see, the play-by-play, Rutgers is doing their thing right now. And they are starting the half off pretty well. And Maryland misses a 3, and it is knocked away. Knocked away. Let's see here if we can do this. All right. Trying to set up where I can. There we go. I think I'm good now. And Maryland gives up an easy opportunity there yet again. So Somerville now with 10 points today. Somerville has been their leading scorer. Well, Harper, but Somerville, like I said, he's on his way to a double-double. But now Rutgers is in his zone against Maryland. Oh, what a block. And now we see Harper driving, looking to go left. He does it as well as anybody, and he does it easy. Easy opportunity, easy bucket for Harper. They cut it to 8. Like I said, oh my gosh, I'm telling me he's going to turn the ball over. Really? They come out with a 6-0 run in the first minute of the second half. Oh my gosh. Big steal by Williams and an easy lay. Oh no, there's a foul. Jeremiah Williams, man, he's the Energizer Bunny right now. He's out hustling Maryland. And now Maryland, they come out with an 8-0 run. Gillespie, what are you doing, man? Pass the ball. Pass the ball. Now they're getting out hustled, out effort. You don't want to lose the game because you're getting out hustled now. Because this team has woke up. I'm still scared about this game. I'm still worried about this game. I'm sorry. I just am. I am. And he makes the first free throw. Double figures early when he got put into the starting lineup in Nebraska, but he has not scored double figures since until today. Wow, Dylan Grant's first double game. From his teammate. So on the weak side. Yeah, he's showing effort and heart right now. Makes both. Makes both. Trying to put some pressure on the Terps. This little pseudo pressure back into his zone is kind of Maryland. Yeah. Finds Bailey on the move. Harper won the basketball. He didn't get it. 8-0 run for Rutgers. They're not settling for those jump shots. And another foul on Queen. That's his 3rd foul.
to his body. Draws a contact. Hits a couple free throws. It's a really high IQ play by Dylan Green.
Ron Tolbert is the referee, by the way, for the Super Bowl, him and his crew. And we got a TV timeout, Maryland timeout. And Maryland has lost the lead. Just like that, Rutgers is back in the game. Rutgers is not going to go easy. Not going to go easy for sure. So, be interesting to see. But we are underway in the second half, 48-54. As mentioned, we will be live later on for the Super Bowl. If you're into that kind of thing, come watch the game with us, have some fun, talk about what you're eating, your festivities, your picks, your insight on the game. I'll be doing some play-by-play. I'll be doing a little bit of it all. So we will be here a little bit later for the Super Bowl. Can't wait to share that with all of you here today. So it's going to be a fun day. Super Bowl is always fun. It's kind of sad, bittersweet because it's the end of the season. But we'll see. We shall indeed see that what happens. And it'll be fun. I'm expecting a good game. Like I said, I'm leaning towards the over. But we shall indeed see what happens there. And yeah. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what y'all got planned for the day. What y'all doing for the Super Bowl, what you're eating or indulging in from a nourishment aspect, and your thoughts. Game, I gave some keys. I am leaning towards Chiefs right now, but it would not shock me if the Eagles won. It would not, so we'll see. I'm expecting another close game, another classic Super Bowl. I guess every Super Bowl Kansas City's been in has been a little bit of been must see. So I'm expecting more of the same today. Yeah. Yeah, but we'll have all the Super Bowl stuff set up for you tonight, and we will have a fun time watching the Super Bowl.
When your team needs more space to work and eat, it matters where you stay. Hilton for the stay.
Basketball on the Big Ten Network is brought to you by Jersey Lights. The sub of all.
All right. But yeah, we shall see what indeed happens. Everybody, we're back underway here in Maryland as the timeout is over. So we shall indeed see. Yeah, Rutgers has more desperation right now than Maryland, and Maryland is not playing with any effort right now. Yeah, Maryland is trying to bury Rutgers hopefully a little bit further down, but yeah, Selection Sunday is not going to be fun if they don't get the chance to win. So we'll see. Derek Queen with another rebound. Yeah, they're currently out 4-9 versus quad ones too. So that's not going to do any good. Yeah, it's definitely not going to do any good. Queen with another rebound, his 11th. So we got a foul as well. So loving the pace of this game, loving how quick the game is going, but we got a foul down below as mentioned. So yeah. Yeah, they're coming after Maryland. They're maybe being a little too aggressive. Hopefully, Maryland can use that to get some fouls and get to the bonus again. That would be nice. Yeah. Third foul on Julian Reese. Wow. 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 So another foul on Reese. So he's not going to be much of a factor today. That's the only thing with these guys. They get in foul trouble. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, nice block there by Reese. Give it back to him. Rutgers gets it back. Maryland has only got, what, 5 points so far? 3 is no good there. Ooh, man. So we got another timeout. So 2 early timeouts. And good job there making an impact. Let's see. So we got that going on, and like I said, we're getting the Super Bowl stream together for you good people. So we'll be all ready and raring to go. As I said, we got another timeout here. Maryland currently up 54-48. Thank you for joining me for the live stream and watch along with Maryland and Rutgers. We'll be doing more of these as we go throughout the season. Maybe a little easier just to do those and get the videos out, but appreciate each and every one of you watching, and we look forward to seeing you later for the Super Bowl live stream and watch along as well. We are also making, so can't wait to share along with you guys. So it's gonna be fun. Let's see. They love milking these TV timeouts, I tell you. But the pace of the game has been pretty smooth, so maybe they're slowing it down a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see here. Oh, let's see. How's everybody's day going so far? Talk to me in the chat if you're here. Let me know what's up. Just let me know what's going on. Let me know what you got going on for the Super Bowl. Because we are actually, about 5 hours from kickoff. So not much longer. We are slowly getting there. Everyone's doing their last minute prep, having their parties. Sucks no Ravens. It sucks Chiefs again. Sucks Eagles again. But like I said, Eagles are probably the most talented team on paper if you go down each position. But the Chiefs have Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, and Steve Spagnuolo. Can Nick Sirianni, I guess, outthrow Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, and their coordinators? I don't, because the Eagles' problem last year, they lost all their coordinators. So this year, you got to give Sirianni credit. The coordinators are a lot better. Vic Fangio is great. Though. He's a really good defensive coordinator. I haven't talked about this a lot this week, but Vic Fangio, not a good coach, head coach, but a good defensive coordinator. He is probably, outside of Spags, who I think is the best of all time, I will probably put Fangio in the top 5 because he can create pressure. You see what that offensive line they got. You see what the corners they have, the draft they've had with Howie Roseman leading the charge. He's not afraid to take risk and spend money. They got some big home run heavy hitters in the draft. They go get Saquon, obviously, maybe the greatest free agent signing in NFL history. And that could be validated here today if they win the Super Bowl, Justin, because shout out to you for being here, man. Yeah, I know it kind of sucks that, the Ravens aren't playing, but they got work to do. And so do, 20 or 30 other teams? Because outside of those two, the Eagles and Chiefs, We're all on the couch watching the game together, right? But with that being said, Saquon Barkley's birthday's today. Cooper Jean's birthday's today. Obviously, he didn't break the record, and people were sliding Sirianni for not letting him at least break the record in the first half. He will potentially, well, I think he will in the first quarter probably break Terrell Davis's rushing yards in the season. That includes the postseason with 30 yards. But with that said, you got to give Sirianni credit. Even if he doesn't break the record, but they win today, all is forgiven. But if they don't win today, we're going to look back at it and say, why didn't he let his brother break the record? We may never see this record broken again in today's game because there's no way Saquon's going to have a better year than he had this year, next year. Same with Derrick Henry. It's just natural, the progression of how things go. As Gillespie makes 2 of 3 free throws up by 8. But we'll see. We'll see what happens in the Super Bowl. And like I said, we'll be live, so we'll watch it all unfold with you. Justin, I appreciate your support, man. I know you'll be here. I know you'll be watching the game as well. Are you guys excited for the halftime show? Are you guys excited for the commercials? What are your keys? Who's your MVP? I think if the Chiefs win, it's Mahomes, obviously. But I think if the Eagles win, I think it's going to be Jalen Hurts. I know we want to give it to Saquon, but it is a quarterback award. And like I said, if Jalen Hurts is able to use his legs, he gets, 50, 75 yards rushing. He gets 250, 300 passing. Like I said, he had over, 300 yards last game? I had the stat. I keep forgetting it, but I'll actually tell you guys right now. He had 374 offensive yards alone and 4 touchdowns. So if he does that today and they can win it, that was a problem last time. He didn't finish. And if they finish this time, he will be the MVP because he's going to have over probably close to 400 total yards and probably at least 3 to 4 touchdowns that he accounts for on his own. So, and a 401 easy fast break opportunity for Dylan Harper. And it's a 6-point lead in Maryland. Once again, giving up the lead as well. So we'll see. Yeah, so we'll see.
Got 3 assists and 4 boards. Only has 4 points.
Ooh, boy. Wow. Yeah, they're getting back. They're getting the opportunities. They have a 39.2 combined points to Harper and Bailey a season. Harper with 14, Bailey only 4. So far, Bailey not getting off, but Harper doing his thing with 14. You see Harper with the ball here. Maryland going a little bit of zone. Oh, my goodness. What a job their offensive league. Oh, my goodness. Ball didn't hit the rim. Martini missed it. But this brother, Mr. Grant, he's Johnny on the spot, like they're saying. He has been there. Geronimo's down, getting up slow. He got knocked around. So, ooh, he got hit right in the mouth. Looks like he's bleeding. Oh, he lost a tooth. Oh, man, this isn't going well for Maryland. Geronimo, he's lost a tooth. Oh, boy. Maryland's trainer not there, having the flu. Oh, wow. Got an acting trainer. Oof.
They're wiping up the blood. They got to collect the tooth. They just got it.
Oh, boy.
And he's walking by the officials to show them, like, hey.
Got a tooth knocked out.
Here's Dirk going to the hole. Boom, right there. Boom. You can see the tooth flying off.
Oh, wow. Got some tooth action here as Geronimo goes up to challenge his shot, and the tooth is knocked out. Wow.
Hits Geronimo in the mouth. And lost in all of that, Stephen, the foul was called on Julian Reese, so that is his 4th.
Wow. Reese with now 4 fouls. We still got 14 minutes remaining. Maryland only up 4. And I believe pending a free throw.
With 3, Geronimo minus a tooth.
Queen has 3. 3 fouls.
And I would not be surprised if they upgrade this
play
just because there was contact.
Wow.
Above the shoulder, not review. There's no flagrant foul on the play.
No flagrant. Okay. No flagrant. Okay.
Said it's a basketball play.
Ooh, man, we're playing football today. I guess it is Super Bowl Sunday, right? So we'll see.
Conversation, DJ was telling you over here a basketball play. So no question, the arm hits him in the face, but they didn't think it moved in any direction to do that. Yeah, it was all basketball related. Unfortunate.
Whew, that sucks. Now you might not have Jordan Geronimo the rest of the game. And he's actually having one of his better games of the season. Yeah, he's in the locker room. That's crazy. Well, this isn't going well. I was nervous about this game. I said it from the get-go. That's why I'm just...
He has not come out at all, so he is not playing today.
Oh boy.
And Maryland got players off the bench, and Julian Reed's on the bench with 4.
This is not good.
21-18 Maryland.
Closest since it's been since 21-18. Wow. Wow.
Gillespie on the drive.
Good move there by Gillespie. Boy, did Maryland need a bucket there. Yeah, you see it there. Gillespie. Great job there exploding through and changing his just pace of play. How he can just change his speed up at the drop of a dime. Oh, man, what a fake there. And another foul. And that's on what, Miguel? Wow, they are definitely playing for keeps. They're being aggressive. They are really dominating the second half so far. And I'm not surprised. Definitely not surprised. Definitely not surprised that. Damn, Rutgers already in the penalty. 13-17 left. Miguel 3. 3's 3. Queen 3. Wow. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, no Julian Reese. Derek Queen with 3. Oof.
The moment they gave that foul, we talked about
Oh! We got a 3-point play, 4-point play opportunity. Rodney Rice, big time clutch bucket. Gillespie drives, kicks Rodney Rice from the Xfinity Center logo. Bullseye. It's good. And we got a foul. So a little bit of an aggressive closeout. So we'll take it. We'll take it. The guards of Maryland are going to have to be the difference down the stretch. The bigs are in foul trouble. So. But we got 4 Terps now in double figure. So there you go. Miguel 17, Queen 13. Gillespie with 12. And we got another foul on Gillespie. Wow. Wow.
Oh, we're talking about the foul. When Jordan Geronimo's tooth went flying, he's now back in the locker room. It looked on the floor. They given it to Julian Reese now.
Let's see here. Yeah, free throws there. Rutgers missing some free throws. Let's see. So it's a foul on the pass.
So when they it will be 4 fouls on Julian Reese.
Oof, looks like a 4th foul coming on. Queen, they need you. They need you. You haven't scored in the second half. He misses a spinning left-handed layup there. Oh my goodness. What a Euro step by Harper. Quick as a hiccup. But back the other way, Rodney Rice says, I got 3 for you. You can have that too. So they're trading 3s for 2s, huh? Or 2s for 3s. They're giving up 2s, but making 3s. And they're up by 9. 12 minutes remaining in the second half. So let's see if Maryland can hold on. They ended the first half fantastically. Scarlet Knights have kind of come out and dominated the first half. Maryland is in foul trouble. And another foul. You can't do that. And that's Deshaun Harris Smith's foul. And Dylan Harper doing Dylan Harper things. Behind the back, Euro step, gets back to that left hand. How many times do we have to say this? A player that's left-handed, he's looking to go left. Why do we let him go left? They let this man get to his left hand every time. And it's just like, you know where he's going. You got to force him right. You got to force him right. You got to be a little physical with him. You can't let him get off the line just like that. You gotta be a little physical with these guys. I mean, they're a little light in the pocket, a little light in the cheeks. So you can't dominate you like that. So 12 minutes remaining, and we're in for another close one, it looks like. But Maryland up 9. We shall see how this one plays out. I'll be here with you guys. Happy to have the live stream going as well. So yeah. Game is moving quickly, like I said. Game is definitely moving quickly. So big shout out to all of you being here on a Sunday afternoon. We'll probably have more of these coming up because of football ending today. Like I said, we'll be live for the Super Bowl later tonight. So make sure you hit that bell, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We'll be live. We're having a watch party. Yeah, we're having a live stream watch party. We're going to be here watching the game, watching the commercials, watching Kendrick Lamar. Come back and join us for that as well. So we are here, and make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell, vote on that poll we got as well. And yeah, definitely. Yeah. But we are, like I said, about 4 hours from kickoff. So get those bets and get those parlays in. Anything else you want to throw my way, let me know. Like I said, only 2 college basketball games today, and then we got some women's games as well, and 3 NBA games. So not a lot of sports. Obviously, the Super Bowl is the main event. So yes. Excuse me. All right. So Miguel, 17 points, 5 for 8. Career high 6'3". That's his career high. That's 5 today. Okay, cool. They were up by 14, and same old movie. Terps giving up another big lead. Look, what else can you expect? Free throw is good. So that foul was on Reese, his 4th. So Oh, nice move there. Deshaun Harris Smith. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's good to see him do some things based on Harris Smith. I'm not gonna lie. Now the Scarlet Knights in foul trouble, and Harris Smith misses. Uh-oh. So now a 9-point lead for Maryland. Maryland just hoping at this point they can just hold on with some of the guys that are having foul trouble. And they are in the bonus, so free throws the rest of the way, and big time move there. Somerville, impressive move down low. I don't know if he's going to go to the NBA straight up, but if he would stay another year, he'd be something, especially with his ability inside. But we'll see. Harper, Grant, Somerville, 16, 15, and 12. So the only down 7 is Rutgers. Rutgers has come out with more energy. They've come out with confidence. They've come out with just everything. There are definitely energy in Maryland, and then almost another turnover. And Rice has the ball again. We're under 11 minutes remaining. Pass inside, knocked away, another turnover. So Maryland, with that turnover, now has 8 to 9. And Dylan Grant, 17, career high, 17 to 5. Another 3-pointer missed by Rice. They got to swing the ball. You're getting too complacent offensively, Rice. You got to swing the ball, man. You can't just force and settle for threes. Don't forget what you. Yeah, last second. Oh, man, this is crazy. No good. Bad shot there. And another foul or a jump ball. Okay. It's going to stay with Maryland, thankfully. Ace Bailey is out. Looks like he's out. Looks like he might be sick. Oh, and that's a shot clock violation. So it looks like no Ace Bailey.
Get the ball back. We talked about this coming in. This has been something everyone in this country is dealing with. It's 3 fifths of the Horowitz household this week.
That flu, man. Whatever y'all got going on, keep it over there. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm good. I'm good. Keep your vaccines. Keep all that over there. I'm good. And flu shots and all that. I'm good. Stay away from me. There's definitely something going around, man. This man is on the bench looking like Jordan in a flu game. So we will have no Ace Bailey the rest of the way. So we'll see what happens there. Maryland, 6 blocks. Rutgers, none. Swing the ball. You got a man wide open, Miguel. Now they're just getting late in the shot clock. Trying to get. Ooh, good job, Queen. First points of the second half. We're at 9 minutes left. We're going to get the timeout from Rutgers. So there you go. That probably was a foul, but it didn't get called. But no harm, no foul, because Derek Clean is there to clean it up. Get the Windex. We appreciate you on the glass, my brother. And that's what we need. We need Derek Clean down the stretch to close this game out. This is probably, what, a 30-second timeout? But he is stuffing the stat sheet. What does he got? 15, 12, 4 assists, only 11 shots. Kind of would like to see him get a couple more shots. Maybe get up around at least 16, 17 shots. Can he? Yeah, I love how Derek Queen plays at his own pace pretty much. And like you said, no Julian Reese today. So he's been the guy. He's been the man on the scene. He's been the one who's been pretty much been the catalyst of the offense. But if it wasn't for Selton Miguel, Rice, and Gillespie, it would just be Derek Queen right now. So, like I said, Reese has 4. So you foul out with 5 in college. So probably no Julian Reese. So after what? At least probably once we get under 6 minutes. Whew, man. Remember, no Ace Bailey. Looks like he is dealing with the flu or a bug. So Rutgers is struggling a little bit with the zone. And we got a foul called. Deshaun Harris-Smith with his 3rd foul.
They gave Deshaun Harris-Smith the foul on the offensive rebound. Let's take a look. You see it right there. I'm thinking Zach Martini's off the shot. He's trying to tip that.
That's not a. That's a. I don't like that foul call. And now Maryland is in the double bonus, so 2 free throws the rest of the way. And Martini is pretty much automatic from the line. He's only 9 of 15, but he makes both. So there you go.
You talk about his 10 to 16 from the free throw line. The guy can shoot the 3. It's weird to me, Jason. I see guys really are great from the 3-point line. Sometimes they can do the free throw.
Makes both, does Martini. We got a 5-point game. I'm a little behind. I know Rodney Rice did just make a layup, but on TV feed I didn't get that yet. But let's see, Rodney Rice. Let's see. I like him playing downhill. There you go. Tough bucket. Good move. Turning the corner, getting downhill, putting your head down. And yes, stay aggressive. Attack them. They're in foul trouble as well. There you go, Rice. 18 for Rice. It looks like we got to travel. Yeah, Martini shuffled the feet. So another turnover forced by the Terps. Tough bucket down the middle of the lane.
Controls it against a reach and able to get all the way to the rim. Look at Rutgers right now. They have 0 rim protection on the floor.
Yeah, Rutgers is nobody's in the game. None of their bigs. Go at them. Attack them. Clean. Attack them. Easy money. It's like shooting over a chair. There you go. Dominate, baby. Dominate. 17 and 12 for Queen. Let's go. We need over 20 tonight. Yeah. Yep. Play through Queen. Force them to have to stop you. Grant in trouble. Swings it. Gets it over. Beautiful touch pass. Martini. Martini now with, how much does Martini have? Martini's been playing pretty well so far. Martini has been playing well. Queen again, same. Oh, he was fouled. Okay. Cool. No, I don't think they're going.
Good job. No shot. The officials working together. No shot. They just waved it off. We'll get the foul on the other side.
So timeout. Queen. Beautiful fadeaway jumper. Nice touch in the middle of the paint for the deuce. So we got 73-66. We're 7 minutes remaining. So yeah, let us know what your thoughts on the game so far. Like I said, Ace Bailey looks like he's out for the game, being sick. Remember that stomach bug going around. Harper really hasn't done much today either. He's only got 16. So it's really been the others of Rutgers keeping him in his game. Somerville, Martini, Grant. They've been kind of keeping him afloat so far. So we'll see. We shall see how the rest of this game plays out. Hopefully Maryland can hold on, get the win, and start off Super Bowl Sunday. even better on the right foot, regardless of what happens in the game later on. As we see promotions for the Daytona 500. That's how you know football's over. When you see that stuff. But Maryland looking to hold on a big win today. We get them to 18 on the season. So definitely could use that if possible.
This is what you need to do at SHI Stadium. You need to make it a home field advantage.
Now we got our Rutgers football promo who beat Maryland this year.
Big Ten home field advantage. You can feel it in the stadium. That's what Big Ten football is. And that's what I wanted for New Jersey. That's what I've always wanted for New Jersey. Is to have that.
Man, football will be back before you know it. Spring game and stuff, that'll be coming up soon. 73-68. Over 50 NBA scouts in attendance today. Tom Izzo gets his 353rd Big Ten win, most in league history, tied with only Bobby Knight, late great Bobby Knight. So interested there, seeing what's going on with that. And then Maryland got to go see them soon, so that's gonna be an interesting game. Yeah, over 3 decades for Tom to the Izzo, H to the Izzo. Oh, they played in Indiana on Tuesday to break the record. Queen to the line, makes the first free throw.
He's done it his way. He's adjusted to the NIL.
Yeah, give Izzo credit. He has adjusted to the NIL and the transfer portal and just the changing landscape of college basketball. So 75-66, 7 minutes remaining. Maryland is actually shooting worse than Rutgers, 43% to their 45%. Rutgers only 2 for 11 from the field. Maryland 10 for 25. And Deshaun Harris-Smith tries to get the rebound, knocked away. It is off Rutgers. So great hustle there by DHS. Great job there by him. Like they said, making plays for his team as well. Queen fading away, one-legged, Dirk Nowitzki, KD like it is good. One of his go-to moves. This makes it look so easy. 21-12 for Derek Queen. He is the player of the game today if Maryland does go on to win. Plays at his pace, doesn't rush, doesn't play too fast. Plays within himself as we got a kick ball. Now Maryland that quick gets it back up to double figures. Turns away from the double team, fading away and hitting pure. 8th 20-point game of the season as Harper turns it over.
Watch Rice here. He gets this ball screen. Watch him come off. Look at the score.
Queen gets it again. Got 10 on the shot clock. Queen looking, swings it. Beautiful play. And one. Julian Reese back in the game, making an impact. Beautiful passing out of the double team. Gives it to Reese. And that's just barbecue chicken alert. Oh, mouse in the house. Yeah, easy money. Good to see Reese do something.
Talk about an overall stat line on a night where Julian Reese has only been on the floor for 16 minutes.
Yeah, Reese only played 16 minutes tonight. And I said Reese will probably come in under 6. He's in, so that's good. Somerville misses a jumper. Is it desperation time for Rutgers? We shall see. Maryland already over 79, or over 75 with 79, on pace for close to. Are they going to be able to put up close to 100? Queen again drives, misses, ball knocked away. It will go to Rutgers. Oh, he missed the bunny there. That would have pretty much put this game darn near out of reach. I feel like could have started to lower the casket.
Leading scorer among all freshmen in college basketball has looked like that over on the bench team for the better part of the last 15-20 minutes. He's struggling.
And they haven't scored in almost 2 minutes. Let's see. Oh, ball out the way again. Another turnover. The Terps defense doing it today. Rice, corner, 3, no good. Rebounded by Rutgers. Ooh, that would have had the place erupt. That would have had the place go crazy. And Reese has... Did he foul out? Did he foul out? Did he foul out?
That is his 5th foul, so his afternoon is done. And as well as he has played leading into this game, he never really got into a rhythm. It's kind of resembled some of the games last year where he get foul trouble early, and those fouls would just become contagious. So he never got on track this afternoon. But I tell you what, his teammate George Geronimo, Queen.
Yep, the others of.
Stepped up in his absence. No question. So Julian Reese is fouled out. They're playing without Tafari Kapari, who's out with an illness. This season.
Yep, Maryland getting it done. So Geronimo back on the bench as well.
Take a little bit of time off of these possessions here. Shorten this game up a little bit if you Jeremiah Williams gave the foul. He's done.
So Williams, he's done.
So he will go to the bench on a 4.5 rebound afternoon. He was dealing with the blue. Before that Northwestern game, he said he was throwing up for an entire game. He lost 12 pounds. Played well against Illinois on Wednesday, but he will be done today with 4:23 to go. You hear the count?
They're counting.
The marching orders that opposing student groups give these players. Jeremiah,
Well, this has been fantastic so far because we see
those two are going to have a conversation over there. Stuff with Taylor. He doesn't want to sit down. I wonder if he's going to stand up the rest of the day. Well, he's going to wait till after his free throws made and watch him sit down. This is the free throw. Still has they're back on the count.
Yeah, I think this game is all over.
Well, now he's hopping on one foot over. This is talk about a guy well aware of his surroundings. Oh no, Jeremiah.
And another free throw. Yeah, this game is all but over. Good job, Maryland, getting the win today. I said they should have beat Ohio State. That kind of sucks because they do this. They play well at home. Then they have a game where they lay an egg. But they have some very winnable games coming up, so they hopefully can get it done. Harper drives and scores. Yeah. Oh, well, it's only a 9-point game. 4 minutes left. It's not over yet. I won't say it's over. Rutgers trying to make that last run. You know, Maryland might give it up.
Whether you are running a complex manufacturing site, powering a city's changing energy and utility needs, or maintaining a large fleet of aircraft, IFS's advanced industrial.
So we got Maryland up 79-70 with under 5 minutes remaining, 4:02 to be exact. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell. Let me know if you like the live stream aspect of doing this. Do you prefer the videos? I've tried to make it a little easier, knocking it out, doing it live, watching the game, talking about it briefly. Then we're good for the day. But Maryland has pretty much played with some foul trouble. But Derek Queen, 21 and 13. Rice, 18. Gillespie, 12. Miguel with 17. So we know Julian Reese only 4 points, but did struggle with some fouls today. But how about Derek Queen being the best player on the floor with having 2 higher rated prospects potentially in the actual actually playing his game today. So great job there. Yeah, definitely great job there by the Maryland Terps, Kevin Willard, all that good stuff as well. So yeah, great job there by Maryland as well. So hope everyone's having a good weekend so far, and that everyone has been able to do everything they need to do in regards to getting ready for Super Bowl 59. Like I said, I'm expecting a fun game. Should be fun. Should be a lot of fun aspects to it, and we shall indeed see what happens on the field in a few hours. But like I said, the Ravens are not playing today, unfortunately. So it just makes it more and more painful to a degree. But it's all good. We'll enjoy the game. We'll watch the game, stream it with you, and we shall indeed see what happens on tonight. So should be a fun game as well. And like I said, we got a timeout currently. We're under 5 minutes remaining. Maryland looking to win their 18th game of the season. Yeah, hope everybody's having a great day though, and hopefully it will be a great start, seeing as though Maryland is hopefully going to get a win today. Hopefully Maryland can close out this game. They don't have a lot of time left. Yeah, be nice if they can get a win after some of the loss they have. But we're back underway here. Maryland up 81-70 as Derek Queen with another big move. 8th game this season with over 20 points. So another double-double as well.
I don't know if he's got that in the repertoire. I wouldn't doubt how he go against him. Jordan, looks like he got some stitches to close that.
Looks like Geronimo got the stitches closed up in his mouth. And Grant makes both free throws. Grant with 18 on the day. Best game of his career, freshman career. 19 and 7. And Rutgers is going all out trying to force a steal, but maybe a little too late. Seven on the shot clock. Queen drives right, hangs, hits. Good. Big fella showing his athleticism and ability and body control to hang and hit. Harper looking for anything there, nothing there.
13 points and 10 rebounds in the first half. He's got 12 points here in the second half.
So Queen doing his thing. Started off a little slow in the second half, but it's going to be fun to see the rest of the season with Derek Queen. And just think if Reese didn't have foul trouble, man. You know what I mean? So 50 NBA scouts. I mean, they pretty much contained Harper. He's only really passed the ball. Really only passed the ball. He's, yeah, 18, but nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Like I said, they lucked up having a sick Ace Bailey, but
It's kind of tough to generate points when you're loading up on Dylan Harper. So, Zach Martinez has some success from three, but that's about it for Rutgers this afternoon. 2 of 13 from long range.
Rutgers 2 of 13 from 3. That's probably a big difference in this game as well.
27 about a month ago against the Golden Gophers here in this building. He is one free throw shy of tying that. Experience
Looking to tie his career high he had against Minnesota this year.
Plus, great thousands of non-televised live events. Big Ten Plus enjoy next day game replays for every Big Ten game. Subscribe right now at BigTenPlus.com. If he wants that career high, he'll have to score again in the final 2:30.
Oh, he probably will. We're down to 2 minutes left, basically. Like I said, let us know your thoughts on the Super Bowl and all that good stuff.
Where he played in Madison Square Garden against Michigan State and went on, but I thought that would really propel him the rest of the way.
Take a shot. 3 straight games. He had 26 against Tom Izzo in the Spartans.
But good job here by Maryland. Get it done today. I think they broke force, 13 turnovers. Rutgers only 15% from the 3. So it's been good. It's been good. It's been good.
To really on certain things outside of Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey.
Yeah. Maryland did what they were supposed to do today. Wow, Dirk only has free throws. How do you do that? Oh man, let's see. Maryland just looking to play people away. And Maryland ball up by 10 with under 2 minutes to go. Let's see here what we got. All right, let's see what's going on. See here. We're almost at the end here. Hold on 1 second, everybody. Okay, cool. 84-74.
What's up, baby boo? How you doing?
So we got the Terps up 10, 84-74. 1 minute remaining. Here. Let's see. Oh, Maryland up by 10. Under 2 minutes remaining. Let's see. Here. This game is pretty much over with. And I appreciate you all being here today, joining me as well. I'm trying to think who's going to be the Super Bowl MVP today. You know, got Mahomes, got Hurts, got Barkley. Who else could it be from the... I'm gonna say Chris Jones. I'm gonna give him some love. Yeah, I think it would be him. Let's see here. All right. So Maryland all but good to walk into victory lane here today. So we'll see what happens. As Maryland does next coming up this week on Thursday. So let's see here. Maryland goes to I think they can win 3. Then you go to Michigan State. Well, you have Michigan State at Penn State, at Michigan, and Northwestern. I mean, 2 losses maybe. So you got 1, 2, 3, 7 left. 5 and 2 down the stretch. You win today. That's 23 wins. What is that? 23 and 8. 23 and 8 should get you into the Big Ten tournament with a double bye, hopefully. We'll see. And he had a career high now with 27 points. So Maryland throwing the damn thing today. Dairy Queen, another double. And the Terps, they're going to get their 18th win of the season as well. So good things all around for the Terps today. As we're at 90 seconds left, as Jordan Derrick makes another free throw. So there you go with that there as well. So it's pretty much a happy recap. I mean, I don't really have too much else to add to it. As Maryland looks like they're another free throw. I guess Rutgers is still trying to fight. So we'll see. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let me know what you're looking forward to seeing with the Super Bowl tonight. We will be live for that as well. As we have a live stream and watch party. So we'll see you tonight for that. Dylan Harper makes another layup, and we got a Rutgers timeout with 1:21 left. So we're pretty much just going through the motions now. I guess Rutgers is trying to salvage anything they have left. If you look at the stats, actually Rutgers out rebounded Maryland. Remember, no Reese foul trouble. He fouled out. Geronimo knocked his tooth out. He got knocked around. Maryland only 10 turnovers though, and Rutgers only 15% from beyond the arc as well. So there you go. We had a triple overtime win. Syracuse and Boston College, crazy. But you look at the standings now. This can put Maryland right up there with. Well, UCLA is playing well actually since losing to Maryland. So they're right there. Maryland does have the head-to-head. They played more conference. Well, they played one more conference game, but they're right behind UCLA, right behind Wisconsin, who they beat. And you got Michigan and Michigan State, who I think are going to be the 2 losses that they have out of their last 7. Like I said, this will get them to 18 wins here as well. But like I said, we got Maryland. We're going to do some more live streams, some more watch along, some more play-by-play, some more watch parties as we head into probably the rest of the season. We got a couple games left, and we have the Big Ten tournament. Hopefully Maryland gets that double bye. We have the NCAA tournament, March Madness, which we're going to be live for as well that first day, probably for sure. At least for a few hours watching some of these games as well. But yeah, Maryland looking to get the win here. It is still a timeout by Rutgers, so we'll ride out the last minute together. But we got some tunes playing. We're setting the vibes. We're doing what we do here on the Flex Zone podcast. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, Maryland looking to advance to 18-6. So, and what, 13-1 at home? This will be 13-1 at home. So I believe 13-1 at home now. This will be 13-1. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, only got one loss so far on their home court this season. They'll be 14-1. They were 13-1 coming into this game, so they'll be actually 14. So, got Maryland there as well. So, should be good to hear that as well. Rodney Rice makes a free throw. So Rodney Rice with 19 points today as well. So he is doing his damn thing also. So big ups to him as well. They're fouling at this point, trying to, looks like, just draw out this game any way possible that they can. So we'll indeed see what happens. Yeah. Maryland looking to improve to 18-6. So great start to the day. Regardless of how the Super Bowl goes, I don't have a dog in the fight unless we're talking about gambling. But Maryland getting in foul trouble, something that I don't like, and they can't continue to live this way going into tougher competition and more high stakes games. But when you got a guy like Derek Queen, he can kind of overcome a multitude of deficiencies. He can overcome a multitude of things that you lack, things that you don't have. And once again, Maryland with the big time win today. Like I said, I was a little nervous about this game, but I didn't know Ace Bailey had the flu. And Dylan Harper, hell of a player. He scored 20, but didn't really impact the game outside of his scoring as well. 30 seconds left, pretty much. We're winding things down here, and we're looking like the Terps are going to be driving into victory lane. Yeah, pretty good overall for the Terps. As we got a Jermichael Davis foul, so they're just playing out the stretch here. Gillespie misses a free throw, but Maryland with a big offensive rebound. So Maryland doing their thing today, looking to get another victory, and they will, and pretty much dominate. You know, the Scarlet Knights did have a small lead, but that is all but diminished. And from then on, Maryland has led. Scarlet Knights did come out hot in the second half. Foul trouble allowed them to stay in the game. How about Somerville? Somerville with one of his best games, and Grant, another freshman, with his best game with 19 as well. So Maryland almost put up 100. They got up 88. So we'll see. We shall see. Like I said, Maryland might be able to put up 100. They put up 88, but they gave up 81. So yeah, so that's fun. That's always fun. Let's see here. We're pretty much playing out the stretch. And this will drop Rutgers to 12-12. They're probably not going to make the tournament if I had to guess right now. That they need a great ending and a great tournament run in the Big Ten to make it happen, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't see it. Another 3. Well, the game isn't over yet. 7. They cut it to 7 as Maryland, or has Rutgers, but they're holding on. They're holding on. And we'll see what happens there. But yeah, got Maryland. Maryland hopefully getting a win here. We're currently undergoing a timeout, and we're at 6 seconds remaining. And it looks like Maryland is going to head towards victory lane here and get a big time win with a 90-81 victory. So how about that? Both of these teams scored pretty high today. Pretty much did their thing. So 81-90 is the final score. Maryland defeats Rutgers 90-81. Let us take a look at the box score here real quick. Dylan Grant with 19. Somerville with 12. Harper with 20. Ace Bailey, he had the flu. Williams 4. Zach Martini 10 off the bench. Jermichael Davis with 3, and Derek Hack with 9 off the bench as well. Julian Reese 4 points. 29 for Derek Queen and doing his thing as well. So Miguel, 17 points, pretty much all in the first half for the most part, but he did do really, really well from beyond the arc as well, and he pretty much did his thing. He thought, and he did that yet again. Gillespie 14, Rice 19. The bench, nothing really, but Geronimo, I think, played some valuable minutes, even though he didn't score a lot of points with 5 rebounds, 2 blocks, and a steal. That's pretty much what he is, and he did a great job doing that today. Geronimo did get his tooth knocked out, did get gashed across the face, but he did play his ass off. Malachi Palmer even came in, played 1 minute, but I kind of wish he would have played more. It is what it is. Jay Young didn't play. Deshaun Harris-Smith got in a little bit of foul trouble, but he did add in 2 points as well. But it was the Derek Queen show. Derek Queen was the better out of all of these lottery projections, draft eligible players. Over 50 NBA scouts there. The crowd was there. The energy was there in the building. The players were going back and forth. Kevin Willard got his team together, I think, and really out-coached Rutgers in the second half, really midway through the first and beyond. And with the big win over the Scarlet Knights, and you can see the final stats. Maryland only 31 were they from the field. Rutgers out rebounded Maryland, actually. 43-37. 11 assists to 12 assists. Turnovers 13-10. Points off turnovers 12 and 13 for Maryland. Maryland 13 fast break points. Rutgers 14. As you can see, Rutgers only shot 18% from 3, but 13 turnovers to Maryland's 10 and 43 rebounds to 37. So Maryland actually lost the rebounding battle for obvious reasons with a lot of their girth on the bench, but Maryland's largest lead was 15. Rutgers with 7. So big time win for the Terps. Pretty much dominated from the mid of the first half to the second as well. And a big time effort overall as Maryland improves to 90 and 80. They have Nebraska on Thursday. Rutgers falls to 12 and 12. Let me know how you feeling in the comment section. How you feeling down below. Vote on the poll. You can super chat us to support what we do here on the channel. FlexZone1@gmail.com. Twitter, Instagram, the FlexZone1. Facebook, the FlexZone1. And the FlexZone podcast on TikTok. FlexZone1@gmail.com, as I mentioned. Let me know. We're getting ready for the Super Bowl. We'll be live for that later tonight. Eagles, Chiefs, Chiefs, Eagles. Eagles looking for the 3-peat. Eagles looking to finally close the deal and win a Super Bowl, as they had a chance last time against the Chiefs. Fell short, but did beat the Chiefs last time they played in the regular season. We'll see. We'll be live for that tonight. So make sure you RSVP. Go ahead over to the channel. Hit that like button. Hit that bell. Vote on the poll. And let us know you're ready for the Super Bowl. We got halftime. We got the commercials. We got everything with the Flex Zone podcast. So we'll be live for that. Maryland gets a big time win, 90-81 over Rutgers. Maryland travels to Nebraska on Thursday night. We'll be live for that. We'll do that live. We'll be here, play-by-play, live stream, watch along, see how Maryland does. God's favorite host. We're getting ready to sign off. Been here the whole game, and I'll be back later for the Super Bowl. So Sundays we go hard. Unfortunately, last Super Bowl game of the season, but Maryland starts the day off with a big win. Defeats Rutgers 90-81. Rutgers was only giving up 73. Maryland improves to 18-6. I was saying 23-25 wins. They go 5-2 down the stretch. They can then have 23 wins, 23-8 after 31. I think that gets you a double bye and get you into the Big Ten tournament. I think you're looking pretty. But sign off below. We want to hear from you. God's favorite host. We're on the run to the Super Bowl. It's tonight. We'll be live for that. Live stream and watch along with the Flex Zone family. God's favorite host. Only place giving you sports how you want to when you need it. Throw your ones up and acknowledge us. We're getting out of here. Maryland gets a big win. Happy recap. 90-81. Maryland 18-6. Face Nebraska on Thursday. We'll be live for that. And Rutgers falls to 12 and 12. They are some great talent though. Intriguing to see how this plays out. Will they declare for the draft? Where they go? Where does Derek Queen go? I'm sure the scouts will be pumping his head up. Career high. What a job though by Maryland. Getting the win. And starting off Super Bowl Sunday with a happy recap. God's favorite host signing off. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching and joining us. We'll see you later for the Super Bowl right here on the Flex Zone. Peace. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you for watching.